Is English an African language?
I don't think English is an African language. I think English is a language that Africans use. But the reason why I say it is not an African language is that it is not able to carry some of the core aspects of our experience. And I like to demonstrate this by saying there are various kinds of dictionaries. There are some very big ones which probably have all the words in the English language, but there are some medium ones and some smaller ones. Now, in these smaller dictionaries, which maybe don't have all that many words, I have looked for the word enslaver. It's a hobby. When I see a small dictionary, I look for the word enslaver, and I don't find it. You will have a slave trader, which is quite a different thing, in my opinion, from an enslaver, someone who enslaves other human beings. As soon as you're trading in something, you are legitimizing the practice of it. And so this for me is why I say English is not an African language. Maybe it will become an African language as we make it more of our own, but at the moment it's in some kind of subliminal position. At the moment it's in some kind of liminal position where we just have to pull it into use because we need to communicate. But it actually is not enabling us to communicate at the level we want. And I sometimes think this is why so many terrible things are said and done on our continent. Because, for example, in Zimbabwe, in Parliament, people often use English. And so they are saying things that they really don't have a first-hand emotional attachment to, because they learned these concepts when they were maybe in their teens. And a lot of these concepts don't even have equivalents in the languages that we grew up speaking. So how are people going to really experience the import of what they're saying? And then my thinking is that once you have enabled yourself to say certain things in any language, then the barrier towards doing those things, the threshold is lowered. And also the threshold towards saying those things in your own language is also lowered. So I feel that a lot of the social decay that we see has been mediated by language which is inadequate for us to express to each other what we need to express.